All right, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Um, this is going to be a short video, all right, that was actually inspired. Yesterday, I was at work, and, I was in the break room, okay, and basically, it's a retail store, but it's one of those little high-end retail stores. So the lady, all right, that she's like she cleans and makes sure the garbage and everything is good and all these different things. She's been working there for a while. I think maybe 9 years or so. And so they were in the break room just discussing stuff, and I hear one of the managers talking to her like, "Oh, so what are you doing next year?" She's like, "Oh, she going on vacation." He's like, "Well, how long is it gonna be that you've been working here?" And then she said 10 years. She said once she hits 10 years, he said, and then they both got so excited. I'm thinking maybe they're about to get like some $1,500 check or something like that. Like I'm like, okay, what you get for 10 years? This dude says, "Oh, so you finally get to go on your 30-day vacation." And she gets so excited. She's like losing her mind and all that. Like, yeah, I can't wait. And in my head, I'm like, oh, shoot. Wow, okay. And it's like being, of course, she doesn't understand or know, all right, what's to come for us. She doesn't even know about being an Israelite and all that. I doubt, all right. But nonetheless, she could just not believe it. But it shows you the mindset that our people are in, which is sad because here it is, you like compared to what we're gonna get, a month's vacation. What is that? I'd rather just stay at work, because why the hell should I go for a month vacation and then probably have a lot of fun, and then the last 2-3 days you start getting those thoughts of, damn, I gotta go back. I gotta go back. That's one of those, yo, man, it's just horrible, man. That feeling of I gotta go back to work, man. I gotta leave wherever I'm at, wherever I went. It's like wherever I went for vacation, I gotta leave that and come back to work here in America, man. That joint will it'll ruin your whole vibe, man. So in that case, I'd rather just not, But the thing is, how 30-day vacation, she was screaming like she done got the kingdom, and being that I understood, all right, I know what the scriptures say. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, 30 days. How you excited over 30 days? What are you possibly gonna do? Look at the world. Look at the way the world is right now. What's so fun to do? There's nothing in this world. So you all excited over that. That should be the man. What we excited over here, we excited over the kingdom. We want to be free. Right now, what you need to understand is people in their minds, especially Israelites, think that America is your living place. Like you're just here to just live and just chill. And no, this is a captivity. All right. The Lord is going to bring us a new home. All right. Where we can actually live and be on top. We're going to actually live a life, man. Right now, we are under punishment. All right. This is Hebrews 13:14. For here we have no continuing city. All right, but we seek one to come. Now, I believe when you look up the word city, Polish in the Greek, it says a city, one's native city, a city which one lives, which that, number one, this isn't our native city. Okay, we were brought here through captivity. All right, our ancestors, our forefathers, they were what? They were put on slave ships, kidnapped. All right, and brought here and different parts of the world. Okay, and it wasn't by choice. So this is not our native city. All right, it says the heavenly Jerusalem, which we'll read about in Revelation 21, the abode of the blessed in heaven, of the visible capital in the heavenly kingdom, to come down to earth after the renovation of the world by fire. See, so Paul understood that continuing city, that city that we're looking forward to, in order to have that, this kingdom, all right, that we're in right now has to be done away with. It the way the earth is right now has to be renovated, all right, by that fire. Okay, so we're not going to get to live an actual life until these prophecies come to pass, until that microchip gets made mandatory, all right, until they shoot off those nuclear missiles. That is going to be that destruction of this old kingdom, this old way of life, and the introduction of the new way of life. See, with that you can rejoice. With that you because it's forever. You're going to be immortal. You can actually, wherever you want to go, all right, you can go. You don't because look, 30-day vacation, right? Cool. Let's say I want to go to Dubai. I got to make sure I buy a ticket. All right, I got to have a passport. I got to make sure all my papers and everything are good. Like, you know what I mean? You can't even leave the country of your own free will. You have to be given permission to leave the country. So what if they deny you that? You see? But in the kingdom, we're going to be the ones in authority. We're going to be the ones who are giving the permission. Okay? We're going to be the ones giving orders, not taking orders. We're not going to have to work for somebody so they can give us a vacation. That's not what that's slavery. That is straight up slavery. So really, there's nothing to be excited about that. It's just now, given, of course, you're tired, you want to break or whatever the case may be. But I'm addressing it because in her mind, she put her whole spirit into it. It wasn't like, all right, it's just temporary, it is what it is. I'm going to take my little 30 days and be good. No, in her mind, she was thinking like, yo, yes, like, yo, this is this is my actual life. And I'm finally getting a reward kind of thing, and it's sad to see that. All right, because we can do way better than that. When you see somebody that can do really well, but they're doing the bare minimum, and you're like, yo, they can do better. Guess what? That's us in this condition right now. We can do better. All right. In the terms of the life we're living, is going to get much better. This is not the end all be all. This ultimately is not our rest. So this is Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. All right. Now we understand that this isn't talking about the actual land of Egypt. All right, is referring on to our place of bondage, because that's what the word Egypt goes back to, Egyptos, which means a bondage. Okay, so the Lord said what? He was going to bring us back into slavery or into bondage again with ships. Okay, there's no account of Israelites going in mass from Israel into Egypt by way of ships. Okay, it says, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. What? Talking about the land. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. A bondman or a bondwoman is a slave man or a slave woman. So we were sold unto our enemies. But where did that happen? There's literally an event called the transatlantic slave trade. All right. Where it was, you had slaves being taken from one continent to another continent to another continent. A lot of them being brought to the Americas to be what? To be sold. All right. And we weren't redeemed. We weren't saved. We still serving our enemies to this day. All right. So when the slave master Esau says, yo, you can get 30 days off, or you can get this off, that's what is that? You got to be in the mindset of, I want out. Don't tell me I could go run around in the yard for 10 minutes. That's my reward. No, I want out of this house. Open the gates. I'm trying to be free. But you know what it is? When you trap a dog in a dog kennel for so long, and that becomes where they live, and they get used to that, and then you finally say, yo, all right, I'm gonna let you out into the backyard, they're gonna be super happy, because they're gonna think that the backyard is heaven. That's all they wanted. Little did they know that the backyard is literally just another dog kennel for the world. So you got to have that ambition. I don't want to be in the backyard, man, for 10 minutes. So what happens if I go into the backyard and I like it and I want to stay? No, I have to come back because my 10 minutes is up and I got to go back into the dog kennel. Nah, I'm good. I'd rather be out there running around, roaming in the world, going where I want to go and doing what I want to do. Not at your permission. See, so you got to understand that. Look, this isn't our place of our rest. This isn't a place to build a life. Okay, and the kind of jobs that Jake work is definitely not a type of job to make a living off of. Okay, this is Jeremiah 2:14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled? Let's look up the word spoiled. Okay, because that's what you see going on with our people, man. It says spoil, booty, robbery, spoiling. All right. So why have you become a prey? Why have you become somebody else's basically property? You know? Because we went, the word Israel means he is a prince of the power, or he is a prince of God. So how the hell you have God's chosen people, princes, living at the bottom of the bottom, living under heathens who were made to serve us, and you think that's life? That's not life, man. That is not the way the Lord designed it, you know. So that's then. But when we tell our people that, they get upset at us. We're telling them, yo, listen, the life you're living is not the end all be all. There is a better life coming, okay? But you have to stop what you're doing and start working towards this better life. But because they can't see it, they would want to believe it. But because they can't see it in their mind, they're thinking, nah, it's too good to be true. That's like you telling the dog in the kennel, yo, instead of going into that backyard, man, yo, just do what I'm telling you, and we can actually escape this house. There's a whole big ass earth out there. This house is like a small ass kennel compared to the earth. That dog is like, nope, I don't know what you're talking about. All I see is the backyard. I'm waiting for my 10 minutes so I can run around and chase that little, chewy dog toy. That's all I'm worried about. That's a lot of our people. They're stuck in that mindset of being a slave, you know. See, after a while, when you domesticate an animal, all right, or when you domesticate somebody, or when you make somebody used to something, okay, they won't leave anymore. And that's what Esau has done. He through slavery, he beat our people down to the point where it wasn't just physical or mental, it became spiritual. So now people don't walk around with shackles on their hands or on their legs and ankles. But you know where the shackles are at? The shackles are on their minds. So now Esau says, you know what? I know that even if I let you out into the backyard, all right, and I open the main gate, you're not gonna run out. You're gonna stay here because this is all you know. This is all you know, to the point where you're now even scared just to venture out in there. It sounds crazy. All right. This is Revelation 21:1. It says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. Like we read in Hebrews, that continuing city. All right. Here we have no continuing city. This isn't our rest. This isn't our place. All right. But we seek one to come, and that's what John saw. Now, the new heaven and the new earth, it's not literal. It's not referring on to literally new skies, new heavens, and then the earth being destroyed and a new one coming. No. All right. Because I believe that word, it goes into refreshed. Okay. Kainos. So the earth is going to be rejuvenated. Okay. The fruits are going to come back out. When you watch The Lion King, when Simba ran away and Scar was ruling, and then the Pride Rock, I think that's what it was called, that area just started dying. All you see is carcasses. It looked like a whole graveyard. It was dark, withered, dry ass trees and stuff like that. Well, when Simba came back and took the kingdom and he started ruling again, you can see how it became green, just like in the time of his father. When it became green, you saw the animals all there. Everybody was in harmony, singing and all of that. Okay, that's what's going to happen. Okay, that's what's going to happen. The earth is going to be made a paradise again. See, then you can rejoice. Then you can party on for days and days and days and not have a problem. At that point, you can get excited as you want, man, because you know that, yeah, I'm at home. I'm in my kingdom. I'm not in fear of anybody. I don't have to wake up to an alarm. I don't have to. Let's say I'm sick. I have to call you to let you know that I can't come work for you because I'm sick. And if I don't do that, even though I am sick, I'm going to get in trouble for that. So I'm going to get penalized for being sick. You know, is that not your slave master? You got to report everything to him. I don't feel like working today, but hold up. I need to call you or let you know like 2 weeks in advance, give you a super notice, and it has to be for an important reason, just so I can take 1 day off. No. That's nothing to be excited about. And then the dude, somebody was saying, yo, I need to get my life together. Dude said, your life is already together. You work with us. I said, oh, in my head, I was like, yeah, you through, man. You are through. Okay. Some freaking sodomite Ammonite, yo. I'm like, yo, and there's just sodomites there, man. I'm like, listen, man. Listen. The problem isn't even, you got a good job. The problem is the fact that we got to even work. All right. It hurts and it affects you because mentally, when you read the scriptures and you see the prophecies that fit us, the life we're living now is not the life we were meant to live. Psalms 82:6, ye are gods. You ever seen a God freaking picking up garbage on the street, man? All right. Sweeping and cleaning and mopping and all that. What the hell? But that's a punishment, man. The Lord took us from that godlike state and made us servants, man, to punish us. Okay, but going on, Revelation 21:2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. This isn't talking about an actual city. John didn't see an actual cold city coming down. He saw the elect, all right, coming down. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their God. This is what you can rejoice about. This is what you look forward to. Verse 4, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away with. This is what you should look forward to, man. Okay? Not working in a retail store trying to get a month vacation. No, but working in the Lord's business trying to get this. No more death. I'll take that over any 30-day vacation. No more sorrow, no more crying, no more pain. You might have back pains, headaches, infirmities that your body gets. None of that, man. Immortality. Imagine that. All right, so I ended off with this precept. This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. So this place itself is going to be destroyed, man. Okay? Then I always give that analogy of building a sandcastle. If you're trying to build a sandcastle that's going to take 4 hours to make or 4 hours to complete, but there's a tsunami coming in 2 hours, what is the wise thing? You're just going to sit there and keep building a sandcastle that is going to be destroyed halfway before you even complete it? Nah, there's no point in doing that. Look, I'll be out. I'll start preparing for that tsunami, man. Or I might just build some BS sandcastle if I have to. Maybe 30 minutes and 45 minutes, I use it to build that. And the rest of the time I have before the tsunami, I'm gone. Okay? But you got our people who are out here like, nah. I got to make sure that this castle's on point. I got to make sure the door has details on it. Spend 10 minutes just making a door handle. Then I got to make the doorknob, give them a fly-ass garage. No, meanwhile, the waves are roaring, man. That's our people. They're trying to build life and society in this place, man. 10 years from now, I want to have this. 15 years from now, I want to be settled with kids and doing all. There ain't no 15 years in America. That's what we're trying to tell you. Okay? There ain't no 15 years. There ain't no 10 years. But that's why it says arise and depart. Your mind. You have to be ready to go mentally. All right. You have to be prepared in your mind because this is not your rest. Our people have their guard down in this place. But the Lord said what? It is polluted and it shall destroy you. Because this place promotes just what? Wickedness. Okay. And once you let that wickedness consume you, next thing you know, you're going to be destroyed along with this place. All right. But over here, man, we're looking more for more than just a 30-day vacation, man. We're looking for a new life. We're looking for a new body. All right. Knowledge beyond any other. Okay. Planets, spiritual power, peace, actual food. Like, yo, that's the kind of life we're looking for, man. And so guess what? If we have to sacrifice every vacation to get that ultimate end all be all, that ultimate rest, hell yeah, we're gonna do it, man. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it over again, man. All right, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so just wanted to do that video real quick. Lord willing, it was edifying to the elect, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.